Yo, what's up? It's Skyfish. We're gonna talk about Akudama Drive today. The story takes place in this cyberpunk-esque world, right? And there's criminals everywhere. There's fucking everywhere, okay? And they're called the Akudama. Hence the name Akudama Drive, okay? The story takes place with this little girl, okay? And she's just chilling. Alright, she's getting some takoyaki, just hanging out with her friends. Just kidding, she's hanging out by herself. Nothing wrong with that. A little sketch, right? If you see a little like 10-year-old girl there, so when there's like criminals everywhere, and she's like, "Yo, where your pants at, man?" I don't know, but you just kind of wonder. And she meets this motorcycle dude, and he's kind of like has long hair, and he's kind of dark, and he's aloof. So he's like Sasuke, but on a bike. So we can call him Bike Sasuke. So the girl went up to the Bike Sasuke and was all like, "Yo, dog, drop this 500 yen coin." And he was all like, "Nah, I'm not about that life. 500 yen coins are bad luck," and just leaves. She's like, "Why did you leave?" Then the main protagonist, right? We're gonna call her Lawanda. She's a good person, okay? She's like not a criminal in this criminal infested world, okay? And she was about to pay for her takoyaki. The takoyaki lady was like, "Yo, we don't take card. We only take cash credit. Cash. We only take cash." Okay? And she's like, "But I ain't got no cash. But I got this 500 yen coin, but I ain't gonna pay for my takoyaki with this coin because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good girl, I'm gonna return this to him later, you know?" And then guess what happens? Guess what happens? Guess what happens? Takoyaki lady was all like, "Bitch, you a swindler. You fucking with the law. You fucking with the law." And she's like, "Nuh-uh, not me." But then don't matter because the cops come and they're like, she's like, "Oh shit, not me." And then she gets caught. Now she's in jail. She's in jail. Fucking jail. All of a sudden, all the most dangerous, highly skilled criminals got an anonymous message saying, "Yo, you want 100 million yen? Rescue this bitch in the police headquarters and I'll give it to you." And they were like, "What? No way, I'm in." Right? Because 100 million yen, that's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Now we can introduce all the main characters. We have like Bike Sasuke, okay? We have Hacker-chan. We have, Psychopath Killers 1, Psychopath Killer 2, and then there's like boobies. There's boobies. There's some boobies character, you gotta have some of that. So all the best criminals assemble and then they infiltrate headquarters. And somehow Lawanda's at the police station because, just plot. And they were like, "We're about to raid this bitch," okay? Now that the criminals are fighting the police headquarters and then like the police have like these space robots and shit. And like, they're just fighting, like they're just fighting crap. They're like, "Pew, pew, 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 pew." And they go, "I'll kill you," stuff like that. Somehow along all this crap, there's just a clusterfuck of shit that's happening. There's a cat. There's just a cat chilling. You're like, "Why the fuck is there a cat there?" I don't know. But then, you know what Lawanda does? She fucking protects the cat. She's like, yo, cat, come here. Like, "Oh, you're so cute. Let me hug you." So you're safe, right? All right, let's chill. I'm like, "You good girl. You a good girl." Okay, I respect that. You have no power. So it turns out when Psychopath Killer 3 gets rescued,
全員揃ったようだね。
the cat could fucking talk. Like, what the fuck? Why could this cat talk? Space Ryokan, Motorcycle Sasuke, crazy boob lady, scientist, space robots. I get it, okay? I get that. That makes sense. That makes sense. But a fucking cat, why the fuck? And it's fucking smart. Turns out this whole thing is his idea. He was the one that sent all the messages to criminals. Now they escaped at headquarters, and then the cat's all like, "Yo, I got a new deal for you guys. But this deal is 1 billion yen. Okay? Last deal was just like a little appetizer. Now you get the real deal." So the plan is they're gonna attack this thing called the Shinkansen. And the Shinkansen is basically this really fast train that goes from Kanto to Kansai. And they were like, "Whoa, well, no one's ever been able to attack Shinkansen before. No, not him. But then we could do it because we are badass." So that's the whole premise of the story. They get to the cargo, the cat disappears, turns into ashes, and then the cat becomes a boy. It becomes a boy. And the boy's immortal. Now we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of the story. I'm going to start with the cons first. The story can be confusing. I'll give you an example. When they were on the train, the decontamination zone was introduced immediately, and they were like, if we get caught in this, we die, you know? Alright, and then the whole premise becomes them trying to, you know, avoid the decontamination zone. And this happens multiple times. If we get caught in this, then we die again. And we get this again, but Arthur doesn't introduce it as a whole, but like kind of interjects it into the story. That changes the focal point of the story to where that becomes the most important thing. And that got a little annoying. So I didn't like that. Talking about the pros. The pros is that the anime is fucking gorgeous, alright? It's just so fucking pretty. The artwork is amazing. The music, the animation, everything is just slick, it's good, it's beautiful. Everything is just awesome. The last 3 episodes, I was holding an uneaten piece of Cheetos just in my hand, clenching my butt for 60 minutes. Okay? That's how ridiculous it gets towards the ending. And it's just so action-packed. You're gonna be on an emotional roller coaster the whole time. So if you're into things that are like kind of a bit gory, action-packed thrillers, you know, then I would definitely recommend this anime to you. Peace, bitches. When they were on the train, when they were on the train, the decomp